All right, let's get started. Power yoga and stretch, standing at the top of our mat in mountain pose, bringing the hands to prayer position in front of the chest, closing the eyes. Take a deep inhale through the nose, and then out the mouth, exhale, let it go. Open up the eyes, release the arms down by your sides. Take the right arm up as you inhale. Circle it over and down as you exhale. Left arm up as you inhale. Circle over and down on the exhale. From here, both arms up as you inhale. And then bring the hands around behind the lower back as you exhale. Interlace the fingers. Take an inhale, draw the knuckles down, lift up through the chest, gently lean back and look up. And then as you exhale, go ahead and fold over and down until the shoulders stretch. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Just releasing some of the tension in the upper back, the shoulders, imagining it. Water falling down into the ground below you, letting the heaviness go, letting the lightness flow. One last inhale, deepen in there. And then both hands release down as you exhale. Flat back on the inhale, extend out long through the spine, and then step back to plank pose, pause there, upper push-up position. Now from here, shift the weight forward, and then as you inhale, circle around clockwise motion, and then exhale, complete the circle. 2 more in that direction, inhale, and exhale around. Inhale, and exhale. Good, let's reverse that. Inhale, counterclockwise. Exhale around. Inhale. And exhale one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Hold there in plank. Goodbye, inhale. And then lower down slow as you exhale. Release the tops of the feet. And then baby cobra as you inhale. And then bend your heels in towards your hips as you exhale. Now lift the chest up higher as you inhale. And then downward facing dog on the exhale. From here, lift the right leg up as you inhale. Right knee, right tricep to exhale. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee, left arm cross. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, right knee to the belly down the middle. Inhale, right leg back. And then exhale, right foot top of the mat, back foot flat, rise up, warrior one pose. Take a big inhale, reach up through those arms. And then we'll come into the warrior bow. So bend the right elbow, inner right knee. Left arm extends straight up. Your right palm faces your chest or heart, a variation on the humble warrior. Just a nice deep hip stretch on that right side. Come all the way back up to warrior one on the inhale. Then open out warrior two on the exhale. Getting your feet set as you line your right heel up with your back inner left arch. Finding that drishti, that gaze out across that right middle finger, that million-mile stare. From here, straighten the right leg, inhale, arms up, palms together, and then exhale, back down, warrior two. 2 more like that. Inhale, float up, and exhale, float down. 1 more time. Inhale, come up, and exhale, come down. Now reach your left hand forward, grab your right wrist, and then reverse warrior with that little wrist grab there. So you can use your left hand to gently draw your torso back as you get long and lean across the right side body. 1 last inhale there, and then back to warrior two. Now right forearm on top of right thigh. Left arm straight up to the sky. Option if you want to drop the right hand down on the outside of that right foot onto a block or all the way down onto the floor. firm through the outer edge of your back left foot. Open up through the left chest as you inhale. And then extend that left arm out as you exhale. Extended side angle pose, creating that sharp, crisp diagonal line of energy from the left foot all the way through the left fingertips. Give that one last little reach, and then rise back up to warrior two on the inhale. Straighten the right knee, right leg as you exhale. Scoot the back foot in a little closer. Inhale, reach out through that front right arm. And then right hand down, left arm up to the sky, triangle pose. Good. Now take your left hand and either bring it to your lower back, or if you want, you can reach all the way around and grab your inner right leg, right thigh. And that'll bring you into a deep chest and shoulder stretch. Keep that left arm in the wrap, and then take your right arm and extend that forward and out. Check your breathing. Nice, steady, deep breaths. Breathing in for a good 4 counts. Breathing out for a good 4 counts. Now, right hand comes down. Left arm back up to the sky. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, re-bend that front right knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. And then on the exhale, cartwheel the hands down, step back to plank, pause there as we set up for 3 yogi style push-ups. Lower halfway down, inhale, push up, exhale 1. Inhale down, exhale up 2. Inhale 1 more, exhale, rise up. Take a good bi-inhale plank, and then exhale, lower slow, all the way down onto your belly. Now from here, release the tops of the feet, cactus the arms, the elbows open, and then lift your chest, lift your legs, draw the shoulder blades in towards each other. On an inhale, extend the arms forward, and then on the exhale, bend the elbows, lift the chest a little higher. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, bend the elbows, lift a little higher. One more time. Inhale, forward. Exhale, bend, lift a little higher. Take a good bi-inhale there. And exhale, lower down, hands next to ribs. Cobra on the inhale. And then down dog on the exhale. Left leg lifts up, inhale. Left knee, left tricep to exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Left knee, right arm, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Left knee to the belly, down the middle, exhale. Left leg back, inhale. Left foot top of the mat, back foot flat. Rise up, warrior 1. Both arms come up. Take an inhale, reach up to the fingertips. And then take your bow. As you drop that left elbow down, inner left knee, left thigh, right arm straight up to the sky. It feels okay on the neck. You can turn that gaze up. Otherwise, looking off to the side or looking down, totally fine. Come back up, warrior 1. Inhale. Then warrior 2 on the exhale. Couple breaths there. Drop in. Good. Now we pulse that front leg straight. Inhale, arms up, palms together. Exhale, back down, warrior 2. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale, light and free. Exhale, rebend front knee, hold there. Right hand reaches forward, grab your left wrist. Reverse that warrior with that little hand grip. So never forcing, never pushing, always an invitation. Inviting yourself into these positions. Never overdoing it, never underdoing it, but doing it to a perfect degree. One more inhale there. And then back to warrior 2. Left forearm either on top of left thigh or left hand comes down on the outside the left foot, side angle, Parsvakonasana. Open up that right chest. And then extend that right arm forward and out. Extended side angle. Breathe. Beautiful. Now back up, warrior two on the inhale. Straighten that left leg as you exhale. Triangle pose, inhale, reach out. Left hand comes down, right arm up to the sky. Moment to feel that rapport into the floor. Feel the ground below you. And then bring your right hand to your lower back or reach it all the way around. Grab your inner thigh. And this time, left arm extends out. Left palm rotates up to the sky. Feel the power. Feel the stretch. Feel the breath. Good. Left hand down. Right arm back up. Inhale, rise, back up. Exhale, rebend that front knee. Reverse that warrior. Inhale, come on back. And then exhale, windmill the hands down towards the mat. Step back to plank. Setting up 3 more yogi style push-ups. Inhale, lower halfway. Exhale, push up. Inhale down. Exhale, rise. Inhale, 1 more. Exhale up. Take a goodbye inhale there. And then exhale, lower slow all the way down onto your belly. Now extend your arms behind you, locust, Shalabhasana. Legs back, arms back. Let's interlace the fingers behind the back there. All the knuckles back. So good for the spine. So healthy for our backs. Remember to breathe. Take those arms, extend those out in front of you like a superhero for 5. Reach out for 4. Extend back for 3. Mind in that state of inner serenity for 2. 1 more inhale, pull out, lift up. Exhale, release everything down. Good job. Cobra on the inhale, arching that back. And then exhale back. Downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up, inhale. And then pigeon pose. Swing the right leg all the way forward. Slide that left knee, left leg back. Always put some padding to go underneath the right hip here if you need to. And then, after the power, now we find the stretch. So begin to fold out over that front right leg there. And indulge in a deep hip stretch. Couple more breaths there. Good, and then go ahead and ease your way all the way back up onto those hands. We'll lean into that right hip. Swing the left leg forward all the way around towards the front. Sole of the right foot to that inner left thigh. Both arms up, inhale. And then fold over and down on the exhale. Love this style of practice where you have the flow, you have the power, and then you have the yin, you have the deeper stretches. And although in this practice we may not get to hold the poses quite as long as we do in my yin practices, Definitely getting a good taste of the dynamicness of a little yang and a little bit of yin. I know for myself, finding the balance, the blend, and the synergy between those two is where I feel my best. Strong but supple, powerful but gentle. Come all the way back up. From here, take the right foot, bend it back by the outside of your right hip. Bring your hands onto the floor behind you. Lean back, take an inhale, lift up through the hips, and then exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, lower down. Good. Now let's come into a little twist. So you'll bring the sole of your left foot to your inner right thigh, left hand on the ground behind you, right hand towards your outer left knee, left thigh. Inhale, lift up through the chest, and then exhale, turn into your twist. Give that one last little squeeze on the coil, unwrap out of the twist. Extend your right leg forward, take your left foot, bring it on top of your right knee, and then bend your right foot to come underneath your left knee. Arms come up above as you inhale, and then fold over and down as you exhale. Double pigeon pose can always be modified by crossing one shin in front of the other shin, or sitting on top of a prop, a blanket, some pillows to elevate the hips. So keep in mind, your pose may not look like my pose, nor should it. We have different body types, different structures, and a whole other multitude of factors that we have to honor that make our approach to the pose unique. And that's the beauty of the practice, is that it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's about making it work for you and your body. Come all the way back up, cross the shins, roll over all fours, come back to down dog. From down dog, lift your left leg up, pigeon pose, bring that left leg forward, slide that right leg back. And as you're ready, just relax out over that front left leg, surrendering and yielding to gravity as the breath continues to undulate in a steady cadence, in an even rhythm, in and out through the nostrils and the nose. From here, ease your way up. Lean into that left hip, swing that right leg forward. Sole of the left foot high up to the inner right thigh. Arms up, inhale. Fold over and down as you exhale. Ease your way up. And as you're ready, take the left foot, bend it back by the outside of your left hip. Hands onto the ground behind you. Lean back onto the hands. Inhale, elevate up through the hips. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, lower. One more inhale for the power of 3. And exhale, lower down easily. Sole of the right foot to the inner left thigh, coming into that twist on the other side. So right hand on the floor behind you, left hand inner right knee. Inhale, lift up through the chest. And exhale, turn into that twist. The great teacher Ram Dass said, the quieter the mind becomes, the more you can hear. So as that mind quiets down, we begin to open ourselves up to receive the wisdom, the teachings, the intuition that comes from within. One last little squeeze. Release out of that twist, extend that left leg forward. Set the right ankle on top of the left knee, and then bend the left foot underneath the right knee. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, fold over and down. And within the quietness, see what you can hear that comes from within. Not without, but from within. Keep that connection to the internal. Slowly begin to ease your way out. Cross your right shin in front of your left shin. And bring your hands to prayer in front of your chest. Give it gratitude to your yoga practice for providing the power and the stretch, the yang and the yin, the balance of the masculine and the feminine. Thank you for your practice. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.